Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So I'm still at my hotel in Moradabad, all checked out, packed up, bags are loaded. The owners were kind enough to offer me some chai, so can't say no to chai when you're in India on a tour. So just gonna wait for some fresh ginger loaded chai and then we'll be on our way. So the plan for today is to start heading towards one of the bigger towns of Lucknow, but it's very far away, so probably I'm gonna stop over somewhere in the middle. I just don't know where that is. I'm just gonna keep driving as long as I can while there is daylight. Thing is, days are shorter and there is a lot of fog and mist early in the morning, so can't really start early, can't really drive for too late. So around 4:30, wherever I am, I'll just hunker down for the night and then we'll continue afterwards. So not that I'm in a rush anyway, so that's okay. So let's wait for our chai, it's being prepared, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, chai break is done and we are on the way. So for the moment the location that I put is Hardoi, which is about 240 kilometers from here. Shows approx 4.5 hours to get there. It should be okay. If it says 3 p.m, even if I get there by 5 p.m, I would have covered quite some distance. So I'm gonna take that. And one of the management team members, they met me, I saw them yesterday as well, and they offered some chai as I mentioned. So I was having some chai with them, and they basically were from Sambhal. Sambhal is a place in UP where currently there are communal riots ongoing, something to do with conversion of a temple into a mosque, I suppose. And they basically have seen the actual temple that was there before, so they mentioned that it was supposed to be a temple and they were telling me more facts about it. So yeah, that was an interesting finding, and they were also giving me some suggestions of other places I can visit. So they mentioned Pilibhit could be a nice place, and if I decide to stop by somewhere in Hardoi, if it so happens today, then they also mentioned there is a nice pilgrim site close by. It's a very popular one, so I could possibly visit that. So yeah, I was getting some ideas because the guy was a local. I was asking them about their career transitions and how they came to Moradabad. So they're not locals from here per se, but most of the relatives are here. So now they're all settled here. And he retired from the sugar mills and then decided to take up a job straight to stay active. So yeah, lots of fun conversations over chai. And this rubber band that you're seeing is a makeshift arrangement because this rubber that's supposed to hold the mobile in place on the mobile mount actually broke from three places, three corners. So had to hack and improvise this. So yeah, I hope this holds the mobile for a while because I'm not seeing a whole lot of other shops where I could possibly ask for some alternative hacks. So this should do it for now. Maybe when I stop by at some restaurant for a meal, I can ask them for some more rubber bands to keep for backup. So yeah, so we keep following this road for now. And while we were drinking some chai, I also asked them, like, what do people in Moradabad do for fun around here? There just doesn't seem to be any activities, amusement parks or anything of the sort. There's absolutely no tourism either. It's an industrial belt. I mentioned there's like not much to do anyway. People just go to work, industry folks, come back, eat a meal, go to sleep, rinse and repeat kind of thing. And also not very many food choices as I experienced myself. So there's that. And then a couple of restaurants that I've tried during my short stay here, they seemed a bit on the pricier side, but at least the food was decent, so that's okay. But yeah, as in, like, there's no big town nearby, you can't even do day trips and such. But there's a big Jim Corbett National Park, so you could go there. So go towards Nainital in Uttarakhand side, like it's close to the border. So it's not very long ride from here. So that's a possibility for you to entertain yourself and spend time with family, I suppose. But yeah, within the city there isn't anything, so it made economical sense to just keep on going. So here we are on the road. Let's see what it says. Police Academy Delhi. Oh, we are just 160 kilometers from Delhi, so not too far away. I think by the time we are done going to the easternmost destination of UP that I have in mind, of course there's more after that, but we're not going to go there. That would be pretty far away from Delhi, so plan to do a loop so that on the way back I see more places as well. So that should be nice. So it looks like we're gonna enter deeper into the market streets of Moradabad. Can't wait to get on the highway. It's super congested. So all sorted with rubber band. Stopped by at this shop. Bhaiya ji helped me with extra rubber bands. It was very friendly folks, and he gave me a neat little trick. So if he says like don't put all of them in one go, so he gave me some spare, and he says next time if you need some, go to a sweet shop, grab a sweet and ask them for one, because they normally have these carton boxes and on top they put these kind of big rubber bands. So that works. I think this is pretty stable now, so we should be good for now. And he gave me some spare, which I have here, so I don't forget. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Now we're all set. Alright, time check, taking a short break along the highway. This highway is buttery smooth. I'm really enjoying riding on it. So the same highway brings us to Lucknow, which is 294 kilometers. It's 12:21 right now, so I don't think we're going to make it today. Bareilly is one of decent stops up ahead, but it's too soon. It's 40 kilometers from here. So probably this is gonna take a snack break or something if I decide to stop in Bareilly. Otherwise we'll keep on going. Definitely not gonna anchor down in Bareilly. It's a too small town and it's too soon to anchor down. I don't want to waste a day like that. There's a board sign there which says Moradabad, about 54 kilometers. So probably we've driven about 60-70 kilometers from the hotel. So far we're doing good time. I've only taken one stop break for refueling and that's about it. So we're gonna rest up a little bit here, stretch our legs and then continue on this highway. The sun is up right ahead. It's nice and warm, so I'm really enjoying it. Little bit cool breeze and warm sunshine.
found a decent hotel along the way. I was seeing very small dhabas, mostly for truck drivers to stop, so those weren't very family oriented kind of dhabas. So this is a decent bigger orientation, bigger kind of place. So just ordered food, and I think I'm about 8 odd kilometers before Shahjahanpur somewhere, and Lucknow is 200 something, 190 something kilometers from here, so definitely not getting there. It's already 3 p.m. Then by the time I get lunch, pay out, get ready to leave again, probably another 30-40 minutes would elapse right here. So definitely gonna stop somewhere along the way. Just don't know where exactly that's gonna be. So I'm gonna keep on driving. Should have about 1 to 2 hours of decent daylight to drive nice and safe. Probably gonna use half the time to drive and half the time for hotel hunting, because these are again smaller towns along the way, so might not be easy to find a decent accommodation. Let's see how that goes. Let's wait for the food to arrive. They said it's gonna take about 10 odd minutes. Alright, so found myself a nice and modest accommodation. It's 5 p.m. so got here in town just in time. And while approaching the one of the boat signs after I had lunch, it had options for 2 places. One was Hardoi, and there was another one, Sitapur, I think. And they were both in slightly different directions. So I randomly picked one. This is Hardoi. It's a small town, not very many places to see here locally, and some that are here are like 30-40 kilometers away from here. So we'll see what we end up doing here. But for now, I'm just gonna rest up. So this is the modest accommodation, very big bed, comes with warm water and Wi-Fi. That's pretty much it. Very decent, modest accommodation, no breakfast. So I'm gonna go down and walk around in the market a little bit, stretch my legs. But for now, I'm gonna end this vlog here. And in the next vlog, hopefully we'll end up exploring a little bit of Hardoi and nearby areas before moving onwards towards Lucknow. So this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.